Well, good afternoon everyone, and you join me today on the way to the Peak District. A bit of an impromptu camping trip booked. Trying to make the most of this unbelievably good weather we're having in the UK at the minute. We've had a good few weeks now of absolutely amazing sunshine, 20 degrees every day, and it seems a shame to waste it. So a couple of days ago I thought, I think I'll book a little cheeky camping trip just for a Saturday night. So it's a lovely Saturday in the middle of May, and the place I'm heading to is Middle Hills Farm campsite. It was a bit of a struggle to get anywhere, to be honest. I suspect everybody's got the same idea, taking the tents and the caravans and the motorhomes away, doing what I'm doing, making the most of the good weather. And it dawned on me the other day that I've never actually camped solo before, and the only time I've actually camped on a motorbike is ABR last year. So that was the first and only time I've been away camping on the bike with a couple of mates, and I thought, I think I'll make a bit more of an effort. So yeah, made a decision to book this campsite a couple of days ago, and we're en route now. So I've been on the road about an hour. I was originally planning only to leave at 4 o'clock. I live in St Helens, which is a couple of hours from the Peak District on these types of roads. You could get there in an hour and 10 minutes easily on the motorway, but I've set it on Google Maps today to take me off the motorway. So it gave me a route that was 2 hours. So I was due to leave at 4, but I managed to get away early. I left at 1-ish. So I'm in absolutely no rush to get there, just plodding along, enjoying the scenery. These roads that Google sent me on are pretty decent, to be honest. Some nice scenery along the way, and a nice gentle trip to the Peak District. So there's obviously a lot of people who are into the motorcycle camping. As I say, this is my first time solo, and only once before at the ABR, and the kit I'm taking is probably better suited to the back of an estate car rather than sticking it on the back of my my trusty old Triumph Tiger 1050. I've got the top box on and the two panniers. I've got a big roll bag, but the stuff I've got is just too bulky. So I've got a proper blow-up bed, a guest bed kind of thing. I've got this huge bloody sleeping bag that you could probably use in the Antarctic, even though it's going to be about 15 degrees overnight. I'll be sweating cobs in my sleeping bag overnight. Everything I've got is made for sort of camping if you were taking the kids away, and you could fill the boot and fill the roof box and everything else. So it's been a bit of a squeeze getting it on. I've only managed to get in about 8 cans of beer, which is obviously, it's not enough, is it? So let's compromise on that. I'll see how I get on. I might have a few, get heat stroke and get to bed early. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it just seemed a shame to not try and make the most of this unbelievable weather we're having, and I believe it's due to finish soon. It's due to break in the next week or so. Just in time for the school holidays in a couple of weeks. So if you do get a chance to get a cheeky getaway, you've got to take it, haven't you, I suppose? It was only a couple of weeks ago I was in Portugal for 5 days motorcycling, so I've done well to get the permission slip for this one as well. But yeah, I just fancied getting away. The lads who sometimes go out on the bike with are all busy doing other things today. They've got commitments, so no one can make it. So I thought, well, I'll just go on my own. I'll just pitch up. I've got a few beers. I've got the latest ABR magazine. I've got my phone and downloaded a few videos. It looks like a nice site for a little stroll around and a wander about. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So we should get there, say, in 4:15, which is ideal. Get set up. Be done for tea time. Got my cooking stuff with me. Have a bit of pasta and a bit of chicken. That can go on the on the camping stove. Should be a fun evening. This scenery is beautiful. I'm not entirely sure where I am at the moment. It's certainly south of Manchester. I'm heading towards the Peak District, but I've no idea what towns were near. But these roads, look at the scenery. It's just fantastic, isn't it? Just can't beat the British countryside, I think. I don't know anywhere that rivals it. If you were guaranteed a few months a year of lovely sunshine, warm weather, dry days, I don't think you'd bother going abroad, would you? Because what would you go abroad for? Most people go for the sun, don't they? And the cheap ale. But if you got the sun over here, like we have at the minute, for weeks and weeks at a time, you could actually plan things without sort of leaving it last minute, panicking about the weather. If you could plan things and organise things and have stuff to look forward to, then you just wouldn't go, well, I wouldn't go away, I'd just stay in this country thing. The only problem is, I suppose, it's not cheap, is it? Nothing's really cheap. Although that said, this campsite was 12 quid. 12 quid, you know, it's not bad, is it, for a night? It's just a small little 2-3 man tent, 12 quid, no electricity. I'm not bothered about that. It'll be light till 10 o'clock, by which time I'll be half cut and fast asleep, all being well. So yeah, 12 quid for a night away, you can't really grumble, can you? It's not going to break the bank. Tank of fuel, 12 quid, bit of food out of the cupboard and a few cans out of the fridge in your top box, and you're away, aren't you? Doesn't have to cost a fortune. And to be honest, if I just rode along here and then went home, I'd be pretty happy, because it's a nice road. Shame this person's in front, but it's a nice road and it's lovely scenery, and what more do you want? So I'm really lucky where I live. I mentioned in my last video that I live in St Helens, which is pretty much halfway between Liverpool and Manchester, and although there's not a massive amount going for it in itself, everything is accessible from it. So had I come a direct route, as I say, I could have been here in probably an hour and 10 minutes. You can be right in the Peak District, and even taking the scenic route on the A roads and off the motorways, it's still only an hour and 50 minutes. And then you got the lakes about the same distance north, so it's a brilliant spot for getting out and exploring. Absolutely great. I just don't do it enough, like everybody else. You get tied up with other things, don't you? You always seem to have things to do, things to sort out, work, all the rest of that stuff, kids, family, everything else. So I don't do it enough. And maybe that's why I had a bit of an epiphany this week, thinking, yeah, I've got a bit more of an effort, got to make the most of this weather. Because if summer is anything like it was last year, it was a complete washout. One of the worst summers, surely, on record. Poured it down most days. It was about 12 degrees in July and August. It was awful. So when it's like this, 20 degrees and 3, 4, 5 weeks of sunshine, dry weather, you've got to crack on, haven't you? Make hay while the sun shines, as they say. Great little boozer. this is the A54 road that I'm on. Heading east towards the Peak District. Highly recommend it, especially if you get traffic free, it'd be something. But as I said, I'm in no rush, no hurry to get there, so gives you more time to look at that amazing scenery. I mean, look at that, that is absolutely tremendous, isn't it? Wow. Here we are. Oh, this looks a cracking little location, doesn't it? And busy as well. Slow it right down, don't want to piss people off when I've only just got here. Here we are, Middle Hills Farm. Let's see what's what.
Oh.